long, so just bear with me. Okay, the history of the Olympics. First, I'll start with the timeline for Greek athletics. Around 800 BC began the athletics of Homer. In the 1700s began the rise of the athletic festival. In 776 BC, which is what he mentioned, through 600 BC is called the Age of the Athletic Festival. This is where we first start to see the ancient Olympics forming with various competitions. 500 BC to 440 BC is the age of the athletic ideal, and we don't see specialization, which is like picking one sport and focusing on that, until 440 through 330 BC. From 330 to 146 BC is the decline of the games, and the time between the 100s to 393 AD is called the cessation of the games. So there are three general stages of the Olympics, including the religious stage, the educational and nationalistic stage, and the entertainment and spectacle stage. The religious stage of the ancient Olympic Games are marked with the funeral games. These were meant to honor the gods. Competitors drew their strength from dead heroes. The educational and nationalistic stage. Education and physical activity were strongly linked in ancient Greece. Only Greek males were allowed to compete in competitions or even be at the games at all. City-states that were rivals were able to compete in the games. There was a focus on individual development and to excel and be the best. In the entertainment and spectacle stage, this started specialization. There was serious bodily training and a focus on performance and not play. Celebrities were created and it became a show to see. Some themes and attitudes of the Olympic Games. A term called arete was very important. This is the idea of excellence, virtue, and perfection. It was knowing how to live correctly, not merely doing one thing well, but doing well in everything you do. It was being well-rounded and doing what you were called for. It was truth, loyalty, duty, endurance, standing tall, and being faithful to an ideal. Some of the different traditions in the pre-modern sport were that organization was informal and sporadic. Contests were arranged by individuals directly or indirectly involved. Rules were simple, unwritten, and based on local customs and traditions. Variations could exist from place to place. Competition in the ancient games was only locally meaningful. There was no chance for national reputation like we have today. It was only Greeks competing against Greeks and not other nations. Public information was limited, local, and oral. They didn't have newspapers, sports journals, and magazines like we have today.